In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the basic functions in SPSS for your lab assignments. You can use this video for future labs if you forget how to open and use SPSS. Before you begin this lab, you should review the email I sent on how to save the SPSS datasets to your Boise State Google Drive account. The datasets are located in the lab assignment folder here. You should also review the email I sent around that discusses how to access SPSS remotely through the university and how to link the remote SPSS program to your Google Drive account. Then you should read the lab chapter and watch the rest of this lab video. Note for every lab in the appropriate module folder, I will include a link to a lab video and information about which lab you should be completing. When you are ready to start your lab, the first thing you need to do is start a new Word document so you can answer all of the questions in the Word document. Then you should open up SPSS and open the appropriate dataset file for the lab. You can find the dataset file name you need for a specific lab in the beginning of every lab question after the word dataset in the lab question. You can open the file by clicking on the file folder here, selecting the correct file, and clicking Open. For this video, I'm going to be using the NES dataset as an example. It includes data from the National Election Survey in the US for the year 2016. After you open your file, you should always click Edit, Options, under Variable List, Display Names, and then Alphabetical, and click OK. This just makes it easier to find the variable names in the dataset when you're running your analyses. Next, the first thing you should see on your screen is the Data View tab. In this view, you can see the entire dataset. The column headings tell you the names of each variable. The row numbers tell you the observation number. So this is observation 1. The information in the cells are the actual data. If you want more information about each variable, you can click on the Variable View tab below. In this window, you can see the names of each variable, the labels or long name of each variable. You can open that up. And the coding values for each variable, and the missing values for each variable. The coding values tell you what the numerical values of the variable mean if the variable has categories. For example, if you click on the value cell for affirm_act3, then left-click the gray button, SPSS shows you that a 1 means favor, 2 means middle, and 3 means oppose. The missing cells tell you the same thing. It tells you how SPSS codes missing values in the dataset. Those values are the values that SPSS ignores in an analysis. After looking at the Variable View tab, you can go back to the Data View tab by left-clicking on the tab below labeled Data View. Last, I'm going to show you another window that you will need to know how to use in the future, the Viewer. In future labs, you will have to run statistical analyses. When you do, they appear in the Viewer window. I'm going to run a frequencies analysis as a demonstration. I click Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, then frequencies. SPSS opens the frequencies window. I select affirm _ F3, click on the arrow button to move it over to the variables box, and click OK. Now I can see the results of my analysis in the viewer. As long as I keep this viewer window open, all of my analyses will be in the viewer window in the order in which I ran them. In the future, I'm going to ask you to include your analyses from SPSS in the Word document that you complete your lab in. To insert a table or image into a Word document, you could use the snipping tool on your PC or Mac to copy and paste the analyses into your Word document. Or you could take a picture of the analysis with your phone and include it in the Word document. Last, if you want to go back and forth between the data view and the viewer, you click on Window and select the appropriate option. Right now it is the viewer. Now it's the data view. After you complete your lab, you must upload it to Blackboard through the appropriate safe assignment link in the module here.